Mm,
Hey, what's up, you guys?
what's going on, everybody? You took a week off. We forgot everything. So you're going to have to let us know. How does everything sound really
Yeah.
quick? Are we good? Does anyone need to come up or down? But welcome to another episode.
Yeah, welcome back, y'all. Yeah, it's funny how 1 week off can kind of like throw off your groove a little bit. Cause even me, I'm like, dude, my lighting looks so bright, but maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. Who knows?
Yeah, let us know
Hmm.
if we sound good and if we look good.
Especially that.
Yeah, let us know if we look younger and less wrinkled and better. Autumn, maybe come up 3 dB. So
Okay. All right. Testing.
that
Let's
sounds
see.
good. That sounds good. Thank you,
That
Kat.
might be good. All right.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you, Catherine. I missed everybody. I missed Autumn. I didn't not talking to Autumn for a whole week when I had so many things to talk to her about. I had to text her about something because I was like, I'm not gonna see her this week. So
Dude, I know. I missed you. I missed the chat. Like I really this stream is so fun. Like
yeah.
just hanging out with everyone and just hearing, the chat make all the lols.
Yeah,
All
we
the
need
lols.
everyone. We need everyone to help us make the lulls. What's up, Ben? What's going on? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And everybody, if you celebrate that. I guess, not to be off of the game, it's time for the
Oh yeah, it is time for the cue of the night. What did you buy for Black Friday this year? I mean,
what did
are
y'all
we are
do?
we just sticking to music stuff or anything?
You know, let's do music stuff because I feel like everybody. I mean, look, I bought a nose hair trimmer. Okay, off,
Nice.
because mine broke. So I won't talk about that, even though I just did.
No, I feel you. I mean, that's a thanks for opening up for that.
Yeah,
Not to be nosy or anything. Yeah.
letting everybody know that my nose hairs are groomed.
That's important. It's important.
What about you, Autumn? Would you get anything music related, or were you good?
Listen, every single year since 2016, I've gotten something on Black Friday. This was the first year I didn't, and it's because I got the Push 3, man. I got the Push 3. That
Yeah,
thing's so expensive.
keep
Okay,
making
and I got the
excuses
Apollo Twin X.
about that.
That's already like $3,000 right there.
A lot of excuses
This was
why
the
you're not
first year I didn't
ruining
buy
your
anything.
life like the rest of us. Okay.
I know. It was the first year I didn't buy anything, but typically what I usually buy on Black Friday is like usually like Native Instruments stuff, you
Yeah,
know?
that's fair. I did get something from Native Instruments.
Oh, you did? I mean, their deals are just so
Yeah.
good. What'd you get?
They have this pack. Basically, I used it on the song actually. It's like this horn section that like helps with like articulations and stuff. And
Oh,
I was like, okay, I need,
nice.
in the beginning of the song, there's like this like thing, and it's very way in the background, but it's from that horn thing. So I use that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I
I
never
dig it.
had like contact before, so I was like, okay, I guess I have to get this contact player thing.
I love it. Oh, Edwin bought an SP-404
A bad one.
Mark II. That's cool, man. Congrats
Wow.
on that. That's going to be so fun to play with.
Yeah, Matt Z is going to be our expert on the KO2 during the
Oh,
chat because he
sweet.
actually got one. It's a weird thing. I don't really know. I watched Bo Beat's video. That was the only video I watched about
Mm-hmm.
the very extremely popular KO2 thing. And
Right.
I just don't know. There's so many people mad about lots of things, so I don't really know. But whatever.
True.
We'll talk about that soon. Catherine said Christmas presents for others. I think that's always actually the good way to go. Use Black Friday as the way to discount
Mm-hmm.
the larger, because then you don't have those same discounts come December. So,
That's so true. Yeah, that's like the best time to buy presents for other people. And It also just feels really good. I feel like I'm to a point where I really enjoy buying presents for other people more than I do myself sometimes.
Oh yeah, kids.
Yeah.
I feel like the kids are like the them lighting up beats any feeling I could get from something. Like I'm already like Grinched deep inside. Like I'm just like, ugh, I don't need anything. Like don't
Nice.
you know?
That's how I
Um,
feel.
a Pro VS Mini. I have not heard anyone get a Pro VS Mini. So Analog Wing, shout out to you for getting the Pro VS Mini
Nice.
Behringer
Congrats,
keys.
man.
What's up, DJ Rec? You got the sample packs. Wow, and the T-Change Engineering. Wow, multiple
Wow.
KO.
That is
K
awesome.
owners.
That's so cool. Man, you guys really did go all out for Black Friday. Black Friday. Yeah.
K owners. Ben got
Wow.
one. Wow.
That is awesome.
That's you know what the thing is. It was so cheap. It was so cheap that I said I'm not getting one. And then I went to Guitar Center and said if they have one, I'll buy it just because it's that cheap. I did not get one, and you know, it is what it is. Oh, do I need to like change something? No, I probably sound fine.
No, I
I,
think you're
I don't
good.
I don't care if
You're
I'm
good.
clipping. Someone let me know if I'm clipping. I changed some
I thought I
compressor
was clipping
settings.
earlier, but chat, you will let us know.
Yeah, you'll let us know. You always do tell us how horrible.
Yep, yep. So Paul says nothing yet, but I am fully aware of exactly how long this
Yeah.
Hydrosynth discount window lasts. So we'll see if that still holds through the week.
Yeah,
Ooh.
what's the I saw it on Gear News that they discounted them a little bit. What's the discount? Is like the Explorer down to like 400 or something? I think it's pretty cheap.
Hmm.
Um Cool Doug Love. All my cousins are teenagers now. They're too cool for anything I want to give them at this. Yeah, that's like that age range
Mm-hmm.
where everything like zooms up in price and you want the most. Like I remember being a teenager
Right.
and it's like
Mm-hmm.
video games all cost $60 and so
Yes. Oh my gosh.
you know I did you know what I did buy also which I'm gonna probably buy one other thing. Swam has like
Hmm.
their saxophone VST
Oh,
on
nice.
sale and it never like really goes on sale so $160. I might buy that like later tonight. I don't know.
Okay, a good saxophone is worth it, man. Like,
I know, and it's the best.
yeah, it sounds so good.
It's the best.
I need one, honestly.
I just, I hate the way that my sax sounds like as like a stock sound. This
Mm-hmm.
this one
Right.
sitting over by the wall. But, I'll think about it. I've already spent too much money, I think, for Black Friday. I probably spent $100, $150 on Black Friday stuff, which I think is a little bit.
Are the Native Instruments sales still on? No, no, right? They
Yes.
are. Shit.
Ooh, till it's like tomorrow, I think. But be careful because I feel like it like adds up slowly. Oh, shout out Synth Addict. Just so you're aware, Synth Addict, your Synth Jam is on this stream. So I forgot what it was, but it's like the second one on the stream.
Yeah, excited.
Um, 499 for the 499 for the Explorer. 499 for the Explorer.
Hmm.
I think that's good because it's such a good thing synth wise, but I mean, I guess. Ooh, shoot! I did buy a pedal too.
Oh,
Autumn.
what?
I did buy a pedal.
Oh
Dang
my
it!
gosh.
Because
Okay.
I'm trying to. Okay, so I know this is gonna sound ridiculous and everyone hates this, but um, y'all know I love my mini Foger pedals. My mini Fogers. I love my mini Fogers. So it sounds ridiculous, but just to finish, like I wanted to make a video. I thought that would be one of the first ones I make when I start to kind of make my way back next
Mm-hmm.
week or the week after. I had to buy MF the MF Drive pedal. I don't have the MF Drive, so I needed to get the MF Drive to finish all the collection of mini Fogers. so I could make a video about the mini fuckers. So
Nice.
I spent like $1,500 over the last year to collect them all like an idiot.
It's
So
worth it.
yeah, what a dumbass. And it's fine. It's fine. And it's fine because it's time for
Oh yeah, you guys, it is time for Around the Web. So we got some really cool stuff to show y'all. I mean, I haven't seen any of it, but Steven probably hasn't seen any of it either. But
I haven't seen it, but I trust it because
yeah,
it's my friends. One, Jay Hoskins, and the other, our very own Synth Addict. Synth Addict posted right in that window, so you know
that's awesome.
he's in there.
Must have had a dope thumbnail.
It did. It was. What was it? Let me look. It was. It was. It was. Oh, jeez. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do it right now because it would take me a second to like.
It's all good. Let's get into it.
There's
Yeah.
already an ad. I already see what's gonna happen. There's already an ad. But hey, Polyend tracker, which I sent back, everybody. I
Ooh.
sent back my Polyend tracker. So Polyend. I mean, my Polyend play. Polyend play. So Polyend Play Plus is coming soon, and yeah, Jay Hoskins has the play, and there's probably gonna be an ad, but we're just gonna nope, no ad. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So, anyways, I always love Jay Hoskins videos. I don't know.
Yeah, that was
Really-
really cool. And then I also love the little text on the little white space right there. It's so perfect.
Yeah, it really helps. I mean, obviously not the first to invent it, but very cool sort of I don't know, way of communicating, you know,
Yes.
no talking while communicating. It's very clever. Um,
No, totally. Yeah, because you can actually hear what's going on and
yes.
read it versus it interrupting the track.
Yeah, Catherine asked, is it the samples or onboard synths? And it looks like when he was speaking or texting, it was using the onboard synths with like the
Mm-hmm.
filter types and stuff.
Right.
Which I'm excited about because I know there's only four types of synthesizers, but I think that they cover a lot of ground, and the ones that sounded good um, have the ability to like change the amount of voices, or not the ones that sounded good, but they all sound good. But you can allocate the filter voices or the voices differently. We'll get into the Polyend Play Plus. It's a topic later. And I don't have my play anymore. It used to be back there, but it's on its way to Florida where they're gonna switch it out for a Play Plus. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, give it like another week, I guess, and hopefully I'll have it back. But whatever. We'll see. All right, shout out Jay Hoskins. Good job.
Yeah, love that graphic at the end too. The was it the profile pic?
Yeah, Jay Hoskins I think he's like a programmer. It's like his main thing.
Nice. That's
Pretty
interesting.
sure. So second up, I don't know why this is here, but this would be synthetic if I knew what to do. Here we go.
There we go. Yeah.
I was like, something's weird. I don't know why. So yeah, it's only 5 minutes. This is the one I picked, synthetic, by the way. Very nice. Very
Yeah.
interesting, like way of moving between chords. I've never. It's very like eerie in a
Yeah,
way.
the drums, man, very interesting selection of drums. Like I really dug that. That was super cool.
Yeah. Um, I don't know anything about the Machine Plus. That's Native Instruments makes that, right?
Yes, it's Native Instruments. It looks really nice. I mean, is that like a limited edition one or or do they all come in that color?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like you have to like really know what you want to accomplish with tools like this because it can be so many different things to different people, you
Mhm.
know? So it looks like it's a standalone.
Oh, that is so
So I
cool.
guess all the sounds are in. It's like an MPC. I don't know.
Love that, man. That's awesome.
Matsy wondered if they were maybe going to make a new Machine Plus. I mean, I it's so weird, right? Where there are so many different instruments that come out, and it's kind of like certain companies, you know, it's going to happen again, but some companies you don't know like their financials, and it might not. Like
Right.
Roland seems like they don't keep doing the same thing. It's like, oh, this is the MV008, and then they're like, oh, next thing is not like a 9. It's like this is the RX 2000 or something, and it's like entirely different. Um,
Totally.
Native Instruments, I feel like they're kind of going through transition right now, so maybe, you know,
I will say their pads are
mm,
awesome. Like they're so I don't know, they're just so well made. They're so fun to play.
Native Instruments,
Some of
like
my
stuff
favorite
specific.
pads, yeah. I mean, I only ever had the Machine Micro, and it was just I don't know, it was just really easy to just, you
I
know.
remember that. I remember the Machine Micro.
Yeah.
These are so expensive. Everything is so
They
expensive.
are so pricey. Yeah. It's worth it though if you're if you're using it and really getting the most out of it.
Yeah, I'm unless I don't know. Let's talk about it. Um, so first topic of the day. It's time to talk about the thing that everyone's gonna watch his stream for.
Oh
Hopefully,
yeah.
me and Autumn, our streak broke, but hey, we're coming back. I made that thumbnail extra spicy for the haters and the lovers. So yeah, it's here out of nowhere. We were off the week that it sort of arrived,
Right.
so now we get to talk about this KO2 Autumn. $300. I know you don't own any teenage engineering stuff. What are your feelings on like teenage engineering in general?
Okay,
And,
well,
and what about
so
this?
usually when you hear teenage engineering, you think something super pricey, right? You know, but with this being the $300 price point, I mean, that's interesting to me. Like I kind of want to it makes me want to check it out just simply for the fact that I could actually afford this, you know? It's something that the average person could get into. Whereas like, you know, some of the other products are still it's a little steep.
What do you think about the aesthetics? Fan or is it too awkward or whatnot?
Um so I like the LCD screen kind of thing, although I'm not 100% sure I would definitely have to dive into it to figure out everything.
Hmm.
It kind of looks like it almost looks like a calculator. You know, um, or
Yes.
like an old school like voicemail recorder or something.
Please leave your message after the.
Yeah, no, but I'm intrigued though. Like I would definitely like check it out. Do we got a video on it?
We do. And, before I play the video, I really, 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 really want to point out how sort of almost bizarrely impactful this must be. I don't almost understand it. The video that we have is going to be from my personal friend, I met Cuckoo years ago, and he's always been sweet and wonderful to me. He's like, oh, I found some more pictures of us, and he'll like send it to me.
Okay.
So we're watching Cuckoo's video, and I just want to point out this video. I saw the first day. It got close to 200,000 views on a freaking. This is a synthesizer essentially.
Right.
This means that this kind of a thing, it crosses over into pop culture. Teenage engineering, this isn't even an MPC. This is bigger than like an MPC.
That is awesome.
So I don't know. I don't think Cuckoo got a lot of subs from it because people probably were just like, they just want to see what it was. But that's enormous that it has over
Yeah.
500,000 views now.
Yeah, that's
So,
insane.
let's listen to Cuckoo because we like his voice.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Cuckoo. This is the new EP-133 Knockout 2. Hello, this is Cuckoo. This is the new EP-133 Knockout 2.
What a great demo.
It's true. Teenage Engineering, they just introduced a brand new platform called the EP series. This is the first one, and this is what it looks like from the side, from the back, from the other side, from the front. It's a very portable form factor sampler, and even if it says Knockout 2 on covering the Knockout 2, this is the original. I think just by looking at it, we can see that it's much more than just a Knockout 2. In fact, I go as far as to say it's the Knockout 2000. Let's go. All right, here we go. The KO2. Here we go from the side. Here we go from the back. It says EP series here. I'm not sure if you can see it like that. And it's called the EP-133. Let's take this off.
So it's a battery thing. So it's got batteries. Everyone probably knows all this stuff. Let's go to like probably where he does a demo.
Yeah.
Because this is a lot of explainer, okay? And
right.
Who cares? 3, 2, 1.
Hello. Which I really love. I don't think it's worthy of the name KO2. This is a KO1. This should be called the KO 2000. That's more appropriate, I think. So, but it's called the KO2. If you enjoy what you see here, you can visit my affiliate links on the channel.
You know,
people are gonna. We've squashed some.
This is.
Oh, is there no demo? Is he talking over everything?
Let's find something. Okay, sound. Like probably around 400 or so, or 500. Wow, that's nice. I think it's so nice with stereo.
Seems like it has a lot of presets or something, like 500. Nat Z, please let us know how many like sounds this thing. Does it have hundreds of like these little things like presets?
So we need 4 in length and record. Yo. That's nice. Let's do another one.
Pretty sound.
Pretty nice. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that's the one. So record. Yo. So how about recording this? We can actually record this fader. Let's do it. Yo.
Okay, I mean, I haven't paid a ton of attention to this thing. Dang.
I mean, okay, I will say when he flipped it over and like kind of showed how thin it was, that was a plus to me, just because of the portability aspect.
Yeah.
Um, cool sounds, and I mean, a lot of people in chat are saying because of the $300 price point. Like I think Catherine said earlier. Let me find the comment or the chat. It said something about if it's $300. There you go. If they're all $300, I'll have to at least try. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's how a lot of people are feeling. Like that price point's pretty doable.
I mean, so this has been the issue that people have been speaking about, is that there's firmware issues,
Oh, okay.
there's the Fadergate issues. I can understand that could be a big problem. Um, I'm uh, so Nancy says any pitch sounds played like a keyboard. So you get is all of okay. So real quick, I don't know. Ben, Matt Z, y'all are here. Y'all own it. What? So the stuff that he's going through, all those presets, like, is this the internal like sample library that's already included? Like, can you like can I use these same sounds like Cuckoo just used? Because I like those sounds.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also not going to watch a four. This video is like an hour long.
Oh wow.
So it says all samples, but are these like Teenage Engineering stock samples? I just need to know if they're stock samples. Wow, it
Matt Z
says they
says
are.
yes. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
$300.
Yeah, and it's so light. You could take it with you anywhere. I mean, sheesh. I could put it in like the teeniest tiniest backpack and just take it with me to the coffee shop.
Yeah, I'm really. It's so thin. Like the
Mm-hmm.
design is so crazy on point.
It is.
Um, are the samples on an SD card? Is that how they're inside of it? Like, I'm interested.
Yeah, good question actually.
Yeah, I just want to know if they're like how do they get these in there? Yeah, I'm the only issue I have and why I was turned off is that I don't like things that really decide like how you have to sort of read like the screen. Like there's this like a truncated screen, so you have things like LEN for length and those types of like things. Like I don't like those. I don't like very stylized like, oh, this is how it has to be done, like within this like very like truncated like readout. I don't like
Mm,
that. Hmm,
gotcha.
this is interesting. So no SD, it's internal storage only, but it's 64 megabytes. So how much is the internal storage? I see 64 megabytes of RAM. So is that the whole memory size? How do they
Wait.
fit all these samples? I guess yeah, they're pretty
Yeah.
small.
Ninja says 64 megabytes of storage.
I see. So you can't, but I feel like if they've got let's just say Autumn, they have 999 samples, right? All short snippets that they've cut so they can
Right.
fit 999. Like, be creative. You can freaking like that's enough.
No,
Like I don't.
it's so true. That's so true. Because I mean, you can get to a point where you kind of have like decision overload. Like too many decisions can be a bad thing, or too many options could be a bad thing sometimes. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel like it's always the want of more, right? It's like the free plugins thing. It's like
yeah.
what's with all the free plugins? You don't even use any of the plugins in your dang DAW, but you just want to get another free plugin. So I'm like 1,000 samples, presets, which are good. I think these sound very. These fit the aesthetic of the thing, you
Oh,
know, like
totally. Yeah.
what do you call it? Let's call it hipster, okay? Because that's what it fits the hipster aesthetic.
I like
Um,
it. Yeah.
$300, $300, tons of samples, fits the hipster aesthetic, very portable and flat, right? Battery powered, and you can load your own samples.
It's checking all the boxes for me, man. I think it's checking all the boxes for a lot of people too. I mean, those are all things that uh, the average person would like, you know?
Yeah, um I don't know. I think it's actually very. Also, I saw Catherine said she's not going to be an early adopter. Um, I don't even know if I don't know when you're going to get it, even after the initial sort of I guess rush, because I feel like
Mm-hmm.
right now people are already scalping, and every scalp one like sells out on eBay immediately,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Um, and then you're probably going to not get it till March, I would say, if all pre-orders get fulfilled. Like you might get one in a random store, but the price is just so low. I want to know like what's the issue with like the price? Catherine says, yeah, honestly, the hipster aesthetic is a draw. Not gonna lie, I love the vibe and won't pretend I don't. The price point and build worries of T. Yeah, I think I would like to have known like if T could say like, hey, this is why we can make this so cheap, but say the
The OP.
OP is
Yeah.
like what,
I don't
8
know.
times as much,
It's yeah.
7 times more? Technically,
Yeah.
it's 7 times more. How come we can make this and it's this price? It just
Mm,
feels like this weird thing.
that's a good question for them.
I
Yeah.
wish they would say, "Hey, we subsidize." Like it would almost be good if we were like, "Hey, look, because we make things expensive over here, we can make this super cheap or something."
Right.
And
Yeah,
that
no,
like
that makes sense.
because it just feels like they're have such a weird issue with like making a table that's like $1,000. Like they made a fold up table. It's like 1,000. You don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. But anyway, I just don't get the I don't get the love hate relationship. That's the one thing that I don't understand and don't really care for, because it's like
Yeah.
everyone hates them, and then it's, oh, we love them now. We love you. So emotional, everybody with the like.
We're just flip floppers, you guys. It's all good.
It's a very emotional thing, apparently.
Yeah, man. Gear. I mean, you know, this. It is what it is. There's a lot of emotions involved.
Someone, so I know, like, Cool Doug Love says, I would really be funny if someone caved to the hype and bought a scalped PO right before Akai drops in PC Mini everyone wants them to make. Um, I feel like I'm like 99% sure they'll make an MPC Mini. It's the way we're going, right? Even my MPC one,
Mm-hmm.
it's not portable enough for today's sort of day and age, even though, like, look, you're probably gonna only use your piece of crap at home, okay? No one wants to fucking hear you anyway. So it's
Oh my
fun to like,
goodness.
"Ooh, I'm gonna use it when I leave my house."
No, it's true.
You're not leaving your house.
You're
You
so
bought that.
right. You're
Trust
so
me.
right. I think the idea of having something as portable is super nice, but
Yes.
when you actually like get down to making music, 90% of the time, not like 99% of the time, you're going to be making music at home. You know,
Yeah.
unless you're super committed to the outside environment.
Yeah. Stop lying to yourself. You bought a piece of equipment that looks like a calculator. You're not going outside.
Oh
Stop lying to
man,
yourself.
dude, that I actually needed that, so thank you, because I love portable devices, but you're so right. Like I hardly ever go out.
I'm gonna use it in public. I'm gonna use it outside. You're not.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No
go to
one
coffee
cares.
shop.
Yeah, I'm not a shut in. Anyway, enough comedy for tonight. It's time to talk about something serious, which is the Polyend play, which is very
Oh yeah.
serious. So this also came out like last week, and I wasn't there, but this has, someone said drama alert. So here, the drama alert is this thing that is a year old or so, give or take. I guess people are mad because it so Autumn, the reason why I named this like my incorrect perspective is because I have an incorrect perspective about this. And I think that people who bought it for full price. I did not. I bought my Polyend Play for roughly, let's just say $500. I don't remember exactly what it was,
Oh,
but I
okay.
got my unit it was a demo at NAMM, and they were selling them if you wanted to get the ones that were like heavily used on the NAMM floor. You could buy one for $400 or $500. I forgot.
Oh, nice.
So I bought one at the time. I thought it was amazing. And I know it's going to sound really bad. I think the company was too honest. I know.
Too honest? Okay,
Yes.
explain. I think we're all curious about what you mean by
Okay.
that.
So most companies lie to you, and they're going to release this as like the Polyend Play 2 or the Polyend Play. They'll call it like the Polyend Playa or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
But they literally said, "Hey, look, we are now releasing what we actually wanted to release in the first place, but we already charged you full price for the thing." So, boom, everyone now hears like, "Wait a minute, you charged us full price, and we were the early adopters," meaning that we like supported you like
Right.
in
Yes.
the sort of at the testing phase, let's call it, right?
Yeah.
And you only did this because you needed to release a product. So everyone feels scammed when if they had just said, "Hey, we're releasing a better version with more features," people would have not gone and gotten so upset about it.
Yeah, what the heck? Oh my
I just
gosh.
don't think that they did the right thing by the way that they expressed the change and the update. Anyway, the Play Plus, I like the Play. I never didn't like the Play. I don't think the Play needed synth engines. I just thought that should have been in it. Anyone who bought a Play, the original Play, let's just call it 45 days ago, so right outside of the return period, would be super pissed that this came out. And I 100% understand that technically anyone who bought it more than, say, 45 days ago is probably paying $1,200 for a Play Plus versus anyone who bought it today, which is only paying $800. So it doesn't work for those people. But I want to know, what does the chat think the company should do? Like, Autumn, what do you think a company should do?
I mean, that's rough because, like, obviously I can see both sides. I could see the side of the company that, you know, they need to make the sales so that they can make the product that they really want to make. But then I mean, at the end of the day, they gotta acknowledge that the early adopters are going to feel some type of way about that, you know? It's like kind of it's a weird situation, man, because it's like without the early adopters, you wouldn't be able to make the quote-unquote product you want to make. So
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's why I hear the company thinking, well, we're giving you an upgrade plan. But if you give the same upgrade plan to the person who, basically you're giving the person who helped you do it, you're actually almost like, I hate to say this, but you're almost like double charging them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. Yeah, no, totally.
Like the person who buys it now gets the DLC for free, but you had to pay for the DLC, but maybe without your purchases, because the Play came out during the pandemic. So probably a lot of finances were, you know?
Yeah, totally. So Matt Z says, I think they should have just let anyone who bought the OG in the last 12 weeks, they should have just swapped it. Yeah.
I agree.
All right. Catherine says, I think they should have maybe held off until their next firmware update was ready and the box was completely bug proof, then honor returns for the last year. Yeah. Or super discount. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I know this is going to sound crazy and it's almost impossible, but I don't think that there was any way that they could have done this without probably doing two bad things at the same time, where one, the company holds off for another year and then fully double charges you anyway, right?
Mm.
So you,
Yeah.
and then when you're going to give someone a new thing for $800, a bunch of the original people are going to be like, $800 again? Like
Yeah, man.
$1,600.
That sucks,
So they
dude.
won't buy it, right? I wouldn't buy it again for eight. If I bought it one for $800, this is the one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
2 years later, I'm not doing it again. Okay.
No, yeah, for sure. That's man.
Yeah. So I'm
Especially
the price totally like, and I get that the company is not in charge of like what the secondhand pricing is, but anyone who bought this, um, like, and is trying to sell a play now, like now they drop the price to like 400 or something. Like now you're selling your play for like 200. It's just I don't know. A little bit rough. It's a little bit rough.
mm-hmm, to say the least. Okay, Trader to Living says it doesn't really look good for them as a company to me. I look at Arturia and Electron still improving products from years ago as a better business model. I mean, agreed. Heck yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you see on them that like Electron just like updated a bunch of their very old hardware this week? Like they updated their ele- analog rhythm
That
too.
dude, I mean, that's what gives you a good reputation as a company. People will actually, continue buying your products. It builds consumer trust.
Mhm.
Dude,
I don't
that's the
think
way to
any
go.
company has as good of in the synth realm other than like Arturia. Arturia, the giving away. I mean, I'm almost gonna. I know it's gonna sound weird because I don't really use my mini. What is that thing? The mini freak
Yeah.
that much. But they haven't really released like a mini freak update. But part of me feels like when they release the mini freak like firmware update,
Mm-hmm.
that thing's gonna be like on fire. You
Right.
know?
Yeah. I mean, sheesh, like Arturia, they got the I think there was a stream where everyone really talked about how that was one of their favorite synth companies. It's for a reason. It's for stuff like that.
Mhm. And like, what did the micro freak have? I know it had. I feel like the first update was the vocoder, maybe,
Mm.
which this was a great thing. The mini freak vocoder, you could buy the vocoder edition with like the external mic, or you could just firmware update it for free. Like they gave you options, right? So they're not
Yeah, that's so
reselling you a
cool.
product or something,
That's
you know.
awesome. The Microfreak updates are crazy, dude. I want the Microfreak so bad. I gotta wait though. I've already bought too much this year.
Yeah, I agree. Traders are living. The mini freak update is coming. It's definitely going to be amazing. Just because I feel like how long they've been holding out on this, and also I
Mm-hmm.
think based on the philosophies of the company, they've always been, at least of late, like more modern. It's like it's almost like they do this. They say, "What can we do right now?" And then they make a roadmap, and then they just like give the developers like, "Hey, try to hit these things like over the next like 3 years." Like include this new oscillator type, include 5 more filters. Oh, do the voices. It's like they overpower it and then they
Mm-hmm.
like give the developers time to like do stuff. It's a very different game plan than I think reselling hardware,
No,
you know.
totally. Yeah. And it's a better game plan, honestly.
Yeah, I think for us as
For
game,
us, yeah. I mean, I'm curious. I would be curious to see like I guess the profits of like each model, but I don't know. I think it can also be beneficial to play the long game and just make your consumers happy.
nice. Yeah.
Oh, cool, Macron.
An after party, yeah. You
That's
could
awesome.
totally do that. You could totally make. I've said that mini freak. The mini freak is like, or the micro freak is like this teenage engineering thing. You're just like, dang,
Hmm.
$300, like,
Yes. Oh my gosh.
dang,
Yeah. Next year. I think that might be my next year purchase, you guys.
Yeah. Somebody actually, I see that, um, God, did I miss this? Had a comment that I was going to write about. Anyway, someone mentioned sequential. Here we go. Ninja Baseball Batman. So sequential has the best service. It's Focusrite Oberheim now, but they still offer $25 no question asked repairs.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. People are not stupid, and people are not made of money. So companies who appear to be consumer friendly, I think hold up better in the long term than certain other companies. I don't know. I'm not going to name those companies, but we all know who it
We won't
is.
name any names, but y'all know.
Not Polyend necessarily.
Okay. Chan Flexington says, with Arteria, it feels like it's musicians who are selling our stuff. With other companies, it feels like musicians are part of the company who have business decisions and board people to please.
Yeah, I think like maybe someone said a really good thing about. I saw this video by someone who was talking about the music business recently, and they said the problem with record labels is that all the people who work at record labels are failed musicians. So it's a bunch of people who never succeeded telling people who are going to succeed how to succeed, right?
Whoa, yeah, you're right.
And I think that like when you think about these audio product companies, these musical instrument companies, who works at musical instrument companies for the most part? And I'm not trying to be like an asshole. I'm just trying to state something. Is that it's probably not like a bunch of people who went to college to be accountants. It's a bunch of musicians. Okay, right?
Yeah.
So I think it depends how high the musicians go up in the company. Kind of maybe helps, sort of like create the environment for like, like if let's just say all the musicians and stuff are like nobodies who have no power, and then right above them are all like these C-level executives who come from like, C-level executive from Hewlett Packard, C-level executive from, Dell.
Right.
And then they're like, no more firmware updates. Free? What are you talking about? It seems like at Arturia, that creative musician type of a thing goes close enough to make real decisions to sort of continue to feed the community with like, whatever goodwill.
No,
whatever.
that's a really good take. Ninja says record labels seem to basically survive on predatory loans to musicians.
They literally do.
Yes, man. I mean,
literally do.
People, a lot of famous people are, pretty vocal about that.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Also, we didn't get to a bunch of topics, but it's more important that we have a conversation about the stuff people want to talk about.
Totally. Yeah.
I guess lastly, since we're not going to do any more topics, which is great because now I have a shorter list to make next week, Autumn. For
yeah, we could always just roll this the stuff we didn't get to over.
Over. So coming soon, I will do a stream probably Tuesday night.
Nice.
Because I am getting the Chroma console. Hologram has been kind enough to bless me with a hologram Chroma console. Yeah, hologram, y'all know that I love hologram and I love the microcosm and the way that hologram works, and they don't make you do anything. So I don't know.
Dude, that is so cool.
We're getting that microcosm. Should come on Tuesday, so I'll probably do some impromptu stream.
Do you know what time you will do it?
I don't know. I could do it anytime, technically.
Okay.
But I probably do it at night. Um,
All right.
so yeah, I think yeah, I will set up the microcosm in the back over here, like old times, and get the chroma console
That
rolling.
is so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure everybody is as jelly as I am, but very excited to see the demo that you're gonna have. I mean, I'm stoked, dude. That's
We
so cool.
uh-oh. Nazi has a hot take. He
Oh.
says there is no delay and reverb simultaneous on the chroma console.
Mm.
Interesting.
Okay, that'll be interesting to see like um what is in place of that. Maybe there's something maybe there's an effect that just like makes you feel like you don't need it. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Which is strange because like I feel like those two are very like hand in hand. Like if I'm gonna not that they're totally
Yeah.
separate, but just sort of
It's a very standard thing to have in a pedal, you know?
yes.
But hey, you never know. Maybe you will feel like maybe you won't miss it, you know? Well, like, we'll see.
Why not both?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, anywho, I'm glad we're back. That felt like the shortest stream of all time on him.
I know. I
That's
think
so
it's because
short.
we were gone for a while, so yeah, it's all good.
You
We're
know?
back now. We got 4 more weeks
Yeah.
of no 5 more weeks, right, of 2024 or
Oh
four.
my
I don't know. We got
goodness.
1 more month of 2023, and then we go into 2024.
I can't.
Yeah,
I can't anymore. I
crazy.
can't.
I
Wow.
know. It's flown
Well,
by.
well, Catherine. Just ambient everything,
There you go.
ambient everything. Well, we'll see y'all, I guess, next week. Tuesday probably. If the UPS store doesn't lose my package by then,
Heck yeah, dude.
you know.
Let's make sure we all tune in. This is gonna be fun.
Uh, this is hilarious. All right, we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
All right.